it now. And Miss Fitri, and now let's talk about the activity that you do when you want to have some relax. What type of activities that you do if you want to have some relax?
Um, Basically, I call it a me time. So uh, I used to do it like 2 or 3 times a month. I go to the cinema to watch the movie that I like, or maybe just listen to the music, because those two activities are my cup of tea, and it helps me to relax my day and also to refresh my mind.
Okay, and now let's talk about people in general. And why do you think it is important for people to relax?
Um, I believe this is because um, everyone already really busy with their activities, so they need a, a leisure time to refresh their mind, and also to get ready for the next activity. I mean, for the job. So I think that is really important, refreshing and also relax time.
Okay, thank you. And do you think that people have enough time for relaxing?
My answer could be yes or no. For some people who work like from Monday to Friday, maybe they can spare their time on on weekends. But for those who have to work like uh, 7 days, uh, of course, it is hard for them to spare their time to take a holiday or to refresh.
Okay, thank you. And do you think that the way people have relaxation has
Huh? Excuse me, sir.
do you think that the way people have relaxation has changed over the 25 years ago?
I believe it is. I mean, when we look back, I mean, in my mother's time, um, there wasn't any cinema or there wasn't any social media that people can rely on, like to watch the show that they like. But nowadays, there are so many applications and also amusement parks, something like that. So I think that is really different.
Okay, this is different. And now let's move on to the next questions. We are still in a speaking part one, and now let's talk about a physical exercise. Okay.
Okay.
So, do young people in your country like to do a physical exercise?
Um, Actually, I don't have enough resources about this, because I see most of the teenagers nowadays and spend most of their time on social media. So I don't think that they have enough interest on physical exercise. But if we can see from the sport match, maybe some of them tend to have a talent on that. So they may join like related competitions.
Okay, thank you. So, how we encourage young people to do more exercise?
Um, I think we can start it from the school and also from their home. I mean, it depends on your parents if they can introduce the benefit of the sport from the early stage. I think the teenagers nowadays will be able to understand that it is a need, not only like they do it when they want. And
Okay,
also it's about the subject at school. The teachers must be able to encourage them to introduce them that this is really important for the rest of their life.
so do you think that the way people nowadays do their physical exercise are totally different than people in the past?
um, I I could say yes or no. I mean, there are several sports that uh, are not, I mean, do not change at all, like running or jogging or playing football. I mean, it's still the same from time to time, but I mean, the way, the lifestyle of the people tend to change, not the sport itself. I mean, some people think that a sport is a part of lifestyle, not an exercise anymore.
And move on to the speaking part two. Then I
Okay, sir.
have questions. So wait, let me see the questions down. So, so here's the questions, Miss Fitri. I would like to ask you to describe an enjoyable event that you experienced when you were at school. So you need to talk about when it happened, what was good about, why you particularly remember this event. So then you have a 1 minute to prepare. We can start now. Okay, Miss Fitri is already 1 minute. Then we have a 2 minute of do not stop before you are being interrupted. Then we can start now. Okay.
Okay, so when talking about the most unforgettable moment that I experienced when I was at the elementary school, I would say that it could be the carnival that I joined in. So I remember, I believe it was at my third grade. So it was a very enjoyable moment for me because we had to wear like traditional clothes, and every student must choose which traditional costume that they would like to wear. So I preferred the one that from my own area. I mean the traditional costume of South Sulawesi, and I was over the moon because finally I could wear that clothes that I usually see when people wear it when there is a wedding party or a particular event. And uh, it was really unforgettable moment because everyone um, enjoyed that activity a lot, and basically we had different costumes, so we can share our experience, I mean from each student to another student, like how did we feel um, about the costume. It was hard to wear, or was it heavy? Because there were so many accessories that we have to wear, especially the crown on our head. I felt so heavy. I mean, the crown was so heavy, and at that time we were still young, so it's quite hard to walk, but we really enjoy it. And I think the most important part from that moment was uh, the teachers gave us experience and also knowledge at the same time that uh, basically Indonesia is so rich. We have um, cultural diversity that we have to grateful for.
Very much.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Very good questions. Now let's move on to the speaking part three. Now let's talk about celebrities. Okay.
Okay, celebrity.
Okay. Some people think that celebrity brings a positive and negative impacts. And what is your opinion?
Um, I would say that it could be, yes, I do agree that it has positive and negative impacts. I once read that actually celebrity is quite different with actor or actress. So actor and actress, they have like talent, and they have specific uh, a talent, like they can sing or they can paint. But for celebrity, those who tend to get exposure from their not really positive talent or something like that, but like sensational things. So they get exposure and they get publication, and when talking about celebrity, um, most of them become the influencers through social media, and they and whatever they post on their account, it will be it will be published to everyone. Everyone can read it, everyone can follow their action. What is dangerous about this, I mean, the youngster who are underage probably will follow some of their actions that is really, I mean, improper for the children. But if they can control what they are posting and the way they act, I think it will bring positive impact, because they have a high, they can influence people from what they are saying or what they are doing.
So from what they are saying and from what they are doing, like about the celebrity. My next question: how do celebrities influence their fans in your country?
So we, the way the celebrity influence the fans, I think from their, let's say, if the celebrity is a singer, they can influence their friends through the lyrics of their song. I mean, what is the message of their song? Because um, some fans really like, uh, how to say, it's I mean, they really into the lyrics, and they can practice what they hear. um, and also when the celebrity is an, let's say, Instagram influencer, and they are good in sport, uh, they can post some videos of daily exercise that they do, and the fans will follow. So it's really hard actually to be an influencer or to be a celebrity, because they have to be able to put really hard work. So the fans will follow them through their action. So it depends on the celebrity whether they will bring negative or positive impact.
Okay, thank you. And do you think that the way people being famous is now changed?
The way people think,
Uh,
okay.
the way people are being famous is already changed.
um okay, so the question is a little bit tricky, I think. Some celebrity got their popularity from a negative ways. I mean, from the too much exposure, not with what they have created. I mean, we could see back in the past, when the singers such as Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey, I mean, they they were really brilliant. They are truly gifted with their voices, and also the way they wrote their songs. But let's see nowadays that, let's take an example from Indonesia. I mean, people such as Lucinta Luna or or any other actress how can they be so popular? When we are asked as the audience, we don't even know what they do. I mean, they don't have good voices. They don't have good songs. They don't even play in the movies. But why they can be so famous? I mean, I just don't get it.
Why do you think politicians and movie stars are famous and popular around the world?
Um, Basically, there are some factors that can influence this. I mean, uh, they can be famous because they are really talented, because they know what they are doing. I mean, they have a great mindset, and I mean, they can really change. They can bring a good change to the society. Let's say, for the politician, I would take an example from Obama. I mean, he is a really a brilliant person when it comes to the society. He even able to establish his own social foundation that bring positive impacts that can influence people to be better. And also for an actress, let's say Angelina Jolie, who has already involved in the United States activity, and they can and she can influence her fans around the world to do better, to be more sociable to the people around them. So besides their talent in particular things, I think um, their mindset that they can influence people, that also influence why they become really well known in society.
And so, let's I discuss with previously we talk about politicians and movie stars. So what about in the future? So, what kinds of people do you think will be famous in the future?
um, I would say that um, maybe the way people think will change from time to time. Nowadays, we can see that the impact of technology is really um, spectacular. We can utilize several applications. So I believe that in the future, people who have a good ability in technology will be more famous, probably as famous as the celebrity. Because we can see now people such as Mark Zuckerberg and also Job Steve are really famous among people, because they are able to create like cutting edge technologies that really beneficial for the people. So I believe people who have such abilities will be um, really famous in the future.
Thank you very much. This is the end of the speaking. But before I ended this one, I would like I said that if a response is very good, so you use the question you can use and also paraphrase the that you are involved in. Good. But let me write you the feedback for the written.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Now let's talk about your writing. So far we have discussed. My team and I we discussed your writing. Writing is already good, but we would like to test you. So what if you take the test under time constraint? I mean,
Wow.
find your way. So find your way. Let's say if you have a 2 minute, 20 minutes for writing task one, just
uh,
if you have a 20 minutes for writing task one for the live writing, just let me know. Then I will come to you for a live class like what we have now. Then I give you chance 20 minutes for complete your writing task one. And after you complete your writing task one, then I will give you direct feedback.
Now, sir.
No, not now, not now. I mean, just arrange your schedule, not now. Arrange
Oh,
later on. So this is the offer that we give it to you because your writing that you send to me every night is all.
Yes. Uh,
The reason why I haven't sent you all because I give it to other teachers and the next teachers to another teacher to discuss your writing because your writing is already good. I couldn't even
okay, sir.
find out mistake. So that's the point. That's the positive impact you have. The positive side you have.
Okay, thank you,
I'm
sir.
thinking of. So what if I give you like a live writing? So you need to work with your
Oh
writing
my God, I'm nervous.
because because you will have this one in your exam, right?
Yes, yes, and it has a time limit.
Ah, okay, time constraint. So that's why later on, maybe just let me know your availability. If you have available time around 30 minutes to 1 hour for live writing, just let me know.
For task one and task two?
As to you need to choose one of them for one
Oh,
meeting. So because we
okay,
will have a more meeting, so if you want to conduct for first meeting, writing
okay.
task one, okay, we will conduct writing task one. So it will take around 30 to an hour because you need. I give you time 20 minutes
Yes.
to complete your writing.
Uh,
After you complete your writing, then I will give you direct feedback.
oh, okay, sir.
Okay, that's good. Let's see. So the
Oh
quality
my God.
because this is the way to see whether you can work with under a pressure, right? Because this is
Yes, sir. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it's really different.
yeah it's really different. Because yeah, you send me writing is very good. Other teachers also say that your writing is already well developed. Then we have discussed. Then we have decided that what if we offer a misfitry a live writing,
Okay, sir.
but not now. Just let me
Yeah,
take the timeline, okay?
yes, yes, and I have to practice as well because I mean it's really different if we have like time.
I will give you the clue. Let's say we will start with line chart. So it is your time to read line chart. The next
Okay, okay.
I will ask you. So Miss Fitri, we will discuss pie chart. Okay, this your time to read pie chart. Right? We go with all the writing task one, and then we move to writing task. Writing task.
Two.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, okay, sir.
Let me know your time for the
Yes, sir.
wife and also for the next schedule for you speaking live. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your time.